Hey y'all, it's C back again with another video. If you're new here, I'm a mama of two. I have a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. But today, this video, as you can see by the title, is about newborn essentials slash must-haves. Side note, my little light just died on me, so excuse the lighting. I tried this time, you guys. I tried to make it a little better, but I feel like it's still giving. I feel like. But yeah, anywho, let's jump into the video. All right. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? And these are just some of the products that I would recommend, especially having two under two. I needed things that were like quick, simple, efficient, and just like products that would make my life easier. Okay, so let's talk bedding. I used the Halo bassinet when they were like fresh out up until I would say maybe like 3 months. I really love that bassinet because it like swivels and then one side kind of like lowers so it's easier to like grab the baby when needed. So I really like that. But obviously they can't stay in that forever. So after that, that's when I moved them to their crib. I really like convertible cribs. Like I one thing about me is I like things that are like a 2-in-1 or like a 3-in-1, stuff that can actually grow with your baby so that you're getting the most out of your money. So I use a for both of my babies, I use a 5-in-1. Actually, I think my daughter's was like a 4-in-1 and then my son's was like a 5-in-1 convertible crib. They do the same thing though. I'm going to be dropping all the links below. But so, of course, it starts off as a regular crib. You can put it at like the highest level, so that way you're not like breaking your back to get to them. But then as they get older and they're able to like stand up, you can lower it. And then after that, it turns into a toddler bed, which I love. And then you can turn it into a day bed and then eventually a full size bed. But I mean, by then, you know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that I could do that if I needed to. I also really, oh wait, whoa, backtrack. Hold on. I totally forgot. I'm lying to you guys. I'm sorry. Before I moved them to their crib, I had them in a pack and play. And that's mainly because the pack and plays that I used, they had like a changing table attached to it and like storage to put your wipes and diapers and stuff in. So I use this one. It's just the Baby Trends pack and play. And if you guys click the link, you'll see that it comes with the changing table. And I really like that because especially in the newborn phase when they're waking up every 2 to 3 hours, it just makes stuff so much easier. Like especially like nighttime changes and stuff, like being able to quickly access those diapers and wipes at night was super efficient. I loved it because of course with the bassinet and the pack and play, I had it right next to my bed. So yeah, because they say that you should have baby in your room for the first couple months, but I mean, if you don't, like that's totally fine too. It doesn't matter. So I think with my son, I had the Baby Trends pack and play, but with my daughter, I had the Great Go pack and play. I don't know the specific names, but like I said, all the links will be down below for you to check them out. So what I did with both my babies, I did the bassinet first up until they were like 3 months, and then I transitioned them into the pack and play. And then after that, that's when I transitioned them into their crib. But one other thing I would say about the pack and plays is I know the two that I purchased, they had like an infant insert. It was like a couple stages to the pack and play as well. So I really like that too because like I said, I'm all about like a 2-in-1 or like a product that can grow with you. So I was able to put those pack and plays to use for a while. Okay, but let's go back to the crib. Sorry, I'm like a little bit all over the place, but I totally forgot about the pack and play until I looked down at my notes. And this is why I always have notes. Anyways, mom brain, literally. But one thing I forgot to mention is with the convertible cribs, you're most likely going to have to buy the toddler rail but I linked those down below too for the convertible cribs that I purchased. And then, of course, you need mattresses. So I got a mattress for my pack and plays as well. I don't know, I'm a little extra. You don't have to do that, but I just wanted them to be like a little bit more like comfy. So yeah, I got a mattress for my pack and play, and then I also got a mattress for the crib. Okay, so let's talk swaddles. I personally like these ones because it just made it easier to swaddle them, especially again during like nighttime changes and things like that. I'm all about making things simple, and I know you can use a blanket to swaddle them and all of that good stuff, but this is just boop, boop, little Velcro, and they're good to go. I also like the ones that were like zippers, like these.
Okay, y'all. So some clips got deleted. Don't ask me how. I don't know. But this is the monitor that I used. I still use it to this day. I love the fact that it can connect to your phone as well and also comes with a parent unit. And you can connect up to 4 cameras with it, but I only connect 2 because I only have my son and daughter. But yeah, like 10 out of 10, no complaints. You can also talk over the microphone with it, and it plays like little lullabies and like music and whatnot. I love this sound machine because for one, it's portable. So you can bring it like in the car, if you're going for a walk on the plane. But it's also small, but it holds weight. It definitely does. Like I had bought this for my son, but then once my daughter came, I had to run it back. Like that's how good it is. And it plays like different sounds. So like you have your typical white noise, and then you can do like raindrops, I think, and then like beach waves or whatever. It's just really good. 10 out of 10 as well. Okay, and this is the even flow pivot. This is good for if you have one baby
I
because
really like the fact that you could just move the infant car seat right onto the stroller base. Like it made stuff so much easier. And then if I wanted to, I could just easily connect the stroller um, seat insert, and that turns into a bassinet as well. So, oh yeah, it's like really lightweight too. So that's a plus as well, and easy to fold. But when I had my daughter, because I had two under two, I got the even flow pivot expand. And with that stroller, you can have two children in it. So I will have my son down below in the toddler seat, and then I will have my daughter like at the top in her infant carrier. So it's like super convenient. When it comes to car seat covers, I only had this one. Um, and that was mainly for the winter. One other good travel system that I would say or that I would recommend is the Duna. I use that for when I just had my son. Um, I really like it. It's just heavy. Like other than it being heavy, I love that the Duna is just like all in one. Like it's a car seat and a stroller, so that makes stuff way more simpler too. Oh wait, one other downside is that it doesn't have any storage underneath it. I know you can like buy a little storage thing, but it's just not the same. And I think you have to like attach it to it and whatnot. So I will only use the Duna if I'm like okay with like carrying a book bag or something or like the diaper bag or whatever. Oh, so baby carriers. I really loved this Mia Millie baby carrier because again it's all in one. So it's like a regular baby carrier, like the kangaroo looking ones. So you can carry them like in front of you, also in back of you, and then also turns into a hip carrier, which I loved, especially when they got like a little bit older and they just wanted to be held. I could just use a hip carrier and it was cool. I will also recommend getting a car mirror. I love the ones that have like two in them. So like the main big one, like the main big mirror that you have when they're rear facing, but then the other small one, like for when they get older and are forward facing. I will also recommend getting like a car seat toy just to keep them entertained, especially like in the newborn or like the younger baby stages. All right, so let's get into bath time. I like this bathtub because it grew with them. I got one for my son, and then I also got another one for my daughter. Like I ran it back because it was so good. Like I love the fact that it grew with them. When it comes to bath toys, I always try to get the ones that are like anti mold and things like that, just because I don't play about none of that. I definitely would recommend a bath kneeler because it's just good on your knees. Like then the little arm cushion thingy. Yeah, I'm not good with all these different terms. Y'all know what I mean. And I'm inserting pictures, so yeah. But anywho, so when they're like fresh out, I like using the Aveeno oatmeal body wash and shampoo, and the lotion that comes with it. And then once they get a little bit older, I use Baby Dove, the rich moisture one, and just some Jergens lotion. Like I use that on myself, the Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion. I feel like hair care for babies, that's like a whole nother thing. That's like a whole nother video. So like for right now, I would just recommend I think it's called like Cocoa Baby. Um, that's really good. So let's get into feeding. Silicone bibs, right? Yeah, those are the ones. They're easy to clean. I like the ones that like catch the food and everything. Um, I just feel like the ones that are just like plain, like the food can still easily fall into them. Now you got to change their shirt and their pants. So I breastfed both of my babies until they were 1, but I did pump as well. So like I nursed and I pumped. So the 2 bottles that I used were the Medela bottles and the Dr. Brown's Narrow Fit bottles. In terms of like burp cloths, I had a few, but I feel like I barely use them. If anything, I use like those little what do they call, like Muslim? What is it called, like muslin blankets or whatever? I use those. So this is the bottle rack that I would recommend. I love that it's like super compact, and it's like narrow, so it's like not taking up too much space on your counter. Because one thing about me too, I don't like clutter. Like I hate like a cluttered counter. It just, I don't know, a cluttered space is like a cluttered mind. So no, let me stop. But for real, that was a little bit dramatic. But yeah, I definitely would recommend a bottle warmer for sure. It will make stuff 10 times easier, 10 times quicker. So I'll recommend one that just like stays in your kitchen or where have you. And then I will also recommend a portable one. And the one that I really liked was the Baby's Brew one. You have to buy like all of the adapters, but I don't think it was that much. It's totally worth it. Like it, lifesaver. Like 10 out of 10, they knew what they was doing. Definitely came in handy plenty of times. I will also recommend getting a sterilizer, like a bottle sterilizer. I used the Dr. Brown's one just because it was large. It could like hold a bunch of like bottles and nipples and tops and whatnot, pacifiers and all that. But I know there's probably like better ones out there, but this is just the one that I used. So, and it went well with, or worked well with the Dr. Brown's bottles that I used. So, you can also get sterilizer bags. I use the Medela ones. I would say only use that when you just need to sterilize like a few things. So I use 2 cooler bags. The first one I put in my diaper bag. It was like a little bit more compact. It was a Skip Hop bottle bag. And then another one I would use like if we were gonna be out like way longer. It's just this one I think I got off of Amazon. There's one other one that I used as well, but I feel like you have to watch my breastfeeding products video if you want to see which other one I use. So go check it out, please. But yeah, my nursing cupper. This is if you're gonna breastfeed. I use this one, y'all. This right here was a game changer. Like yeah, I think they were actually on Shark Tank. But it comes with like a built-in fan, which is really good. I love the fact that like it's like shaped like this, so you can like look down and see what you're doing. When I was done breastfeeding, I had to give it to a mom who was gonna appreciate it. Like I appreciated it because it came in handy. All right, so my daughter just woke up from her nap, but I really want to finish this video. Like, yeah. Anywho, for diapering, right? I would recommend getting a changing pad, like separate from the pack and play changing pad. Um, because I mean, you know, eventually they're gonna grow out of the pack and play, but I just don't like if I don't have to, I don't want to change my kids on my bed, especially when they're like, "It's okay, mama." Especially when they're younger, and they can't really like control their pee. Like when they're like babies and they just like, especially boys, and they just be letting it go. You okay? Especially with my son, there were so many times where he peed on my bed. I'm like, yeah, no, we need to get a changing pad ASAP. Like I was tired of having to constantly keep changing my sheets. Like when I didn't want to, when it wasn't time to change my sheets. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a separate changing pad. For diaper ointment, I like the what is it, Desitin, the purple one, the fast action one, or the Aquaphor fast action one, the purple Aquaphor one. And I also like the, I think it's called Calmoseptine. I don't know how to say this. This is like really good too. So I had like a Gucci diaper bag, but I also liked having this diaper bag for when they would go to somebody else's house or like spend a few hours at somebody else's house, spend the night at my mom's or something like that. Like, you know. So for health and safety, I would recommend getting this little nursery kit. It comes with nail clippers, like a little nail filer, what is it, like a thermostat thingy, and a bunch of other little stuff. Like it's good. It's like it comes with all the essentials. So really like that. I would recommend getting this electric nose sucker because we're not doing it ourselves like how they swear they was doing back in the days. Like I used to just use my mouth to suck the snot out. Like we're not doing that. I'm sorry, no. I don't even like doing the other little. There's like another one by Frida. That's like it's kind of manual or whatever. I don't even like doing that. Like heavy on the electric nose sucker. Like we're in 2025. Nobody has time for that. And lastly, I would say a humidifier slash air purifier. I got this one because it was like a 2-in-1. So
So the Bible verse for this video is from Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. And it just says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." So the newborn phase can be very hard at times and super overwhelming. But I just love this verse because it's just like a reminder to give it all to God. Like literally give all your worries to God and he will handle the rest. But yeah, back to the video.
all right, y'all. Last thing, toys, right? I really like the 4Mom swing. My kids liked it too. I think it's like all about the setting that you put on. Like, we also had a Munchkin baby swing. That's way more affordable. It plays music too, so I don't think I said this, but the 4Mom swing, you can connect your Bluetooth to it. It also plays music. It plays like sounds, stuff like that. But so does this Munchkin swing. I like this Skip Hop Activity Center bouncer. It grows with your baby. Like I've said before, I love products that grows with your baby so you can get the most out of your money. I like this activity mat and ball pit. Again, a 2-in-1. Y'all know me. Y'all should know me by now. I keep saying I like this walker. Another, what is it, like 4-in-1? 3-in-1? Yeah, grows with your baby. Yeah. This roll and glow monkey toy really helped my son and daughter like learn how to crawl. So, and then lastly, this Hiccapop play pot. I love the fact that it's like compact and it's not huge and it's like to store and put away. You can also like get the little connector things like to help them pull up and all of that. So, oh, and I, I think there's like an option where you can get like the dome to cover on top of it, like if you want to take that outside and what have you. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys subscribe. Please, I need it. Like and comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.